Hello everyone, welcome back all of you. In this session we are going to have the second type of technique using which we can solve the first order linear differential equation. So in the previous session we had the discussion of inspection method. So using the rearrangement of the given question, and then we'll try to inspect that which kind of formations we can form over there. But sometimes it is not really possible to do the inspection in very efficient manner because we doesn't have any set of formulas over there. So in that case, if the equation is given in the form m dx plus n dy is equal to 0, so in that case using like instead of going for inspection, we may go with the exact differential equation form also. So if the form is given as m dx plus n dy is equal to 0, and then we'll try to verify that dou m by dou y is equal to dou n by dou x or not. So this m can be a function of x and y, and this n also can be the function of x and y. For example, there can be terms of x and y dx plus terms of x and y dy is equal to 0. So we'll try to verify whether dou m by dou y is equal to dou n by dou x or not. So in that case, if it is equal, we can say that the given differential equation is in an exact differential equation. So once given equation is verified as exact differential equation, we can apply any one of the following procedure to get the required solution. So we have the equation in the form m dx plus n dy equal to 0. We'll check whether dou m by dou y is equal to dou n by dou x or not. If it is so, we are able to conclude that this particular equation is in the exact form, and we have the two steps now. We can follow any one of them. So if we are taking the making the use of step number 1, so in that case we are going to integrate m with respect to x. So this particular term which is in the multiplication of dx, we are going to integrate with respect to x only, but we have to keep the y terms constant because this m is the function of x and y. So y we are going to keep constant, and we are going to integrate with respect to x. And in the second term n is also again going to be the function of x and y, but we have to neglect the terms which is having x. So all the terms which are having x has to be ignored, and the remaining terms we have to integrate with respect to y and equal to c. So the simple trick to remember this particular step is that m is having dx in multiplication, n is having dy in multiplication. So m we have to integrate with respect to x only, but we have to keep the y constant, whereas n also we have to integrate with respect to y only, but in this case we have to neglect all the terms which are having x because we have to integrate with respect to y. So that kind of simple strategy you have to fit in your mind to make use of this particular step. And in the second case, we are going to integrate again m and n with respect to x and y only, but in this case if we are doing reverse, so in that case the terms which are having y in this particular m we have to ignore and have to integrate with respect to x, and in the case of n we have to take the x as the constant. So we can do either of the thing. In the first case, if we are taking the m as the integration and y constant, so we have to neglect the x term in the n. And in the another case, if we are taking completely n with x as the constant, so we have to neglect terms of y in the m. So any one we can follow. So using that, we'll try to solve one problem. So the example number 1 I have taken as 1 upon y dx minus x upon y square dy is equal to 0. And if we try to compare it with our standard equation m dx plus n dy equal to 0, we are going to get m is equal to 1 upon y and n is going to be minus x upon y square. And now we'll try to verify whether dou m by dou y is equal to dou n by dou x or not. So dou m by dou y, so we have to partially differentiate terms of m with respect to y. So this is 1 upon y. So the differentiation of 1 upon y with respect to y, so this is nothing but dou by dou y of y power minus 1, right? So differentiation of x power n is n x power n minus 1. So here n is minus 1. So minus 1 x power minus 1 is minus 2. So minus 1 upon y square it will be. Minus 1 upon y square. And the differentiation of n with respect to x. So n is minus x upon y square. And anyway it is an partial differential equation. So 1 upon y square we have to take out, and dou by dou x of x. and differentiation of x with respect to x is 1 only, so it will also come as minus 1 upon y square. So as we can see, minus 1 upon y square is equal to minus 1 upon y square. So dou m by dou y is equal to dou n by dou x. So this is going to be an exact differential equation. So now after verifying it, we have two set of procedures. Either we can go with the first one or second one. So the solution is going to be the same only. So I'll try to solve using both of them. So in the first case, what we have to do, we have to take all the terms of m and have to integrate with respect to x. So 1 upon y dx, and we have to keep y terms as constant. And in the another case, we have to take terms of n not having x. So terms of n is only one term is there, minus x upon y square, and that itself is having x. So we cannot take any term, so it is going to be 0, dy is equal to c. So in this case, we have to take y constant. So 1 upon y is out, y terms are constant, so this 1 upon y we have to take out. So integration of dx plus 0 is equal to c. So 1 upon y integration of dx is x is equal to c. So this is going to be our answer. And if we go by the second procedure, if we have to take the terms of m not having y, so in the m there is only one term and that is also having y, so we cannot take anything. 0 dx plus, in the case n dy, we have to take the x terms as constant, so minus x upon y square dy is equal to c, but we have to treat the x term as constant, so this is anyway 0 minus x and 1 upon y square dy. So integration of 1 upon y square we have to do, so we'll write it one more time, minus x and integration of y power minus 2 dy is equal to, it's not 0, c is equal to c. So integration of y power minus 2 will be minus 2 plus 1 upon minus 2 plus 1. So this is y power minus 1 upon minus 1. So minus 1 upon y. So minus x into minus 1 upon y is equal to c. So again x upon y is equal to c. So as we can see, x upon y is equal to c, the output of the procedure number 1, and then x upon y is equal to c, the answer from the step number 2. So if we follow any of these steps, we are going to end with the same answer. And now we'll try to take one more problem and we'll try to understand. And the second example I have taken as y sin 2x dx minus 1 plus y square cos square x, whole thing is multiplied by dy is equal to 0. And if we compare it with our standard equation, m dx plus n dy is equal to 0, we are going to get m is equal to y sin 2x, whereas n we can write it as 1 plus y square plus cos square x, and the whole thing is having minus out because we have to compare it in the form of m dx plus n dy. And as I mentioned, m can be the function of x and y, so we have x and y, both the variables present there, and n also can be the function of x and y. So this time we are getting quite good terms. So now we'll try to differentiate m with respect to y partially. So dou by dou y with respect to dou by dou y of m, so by sin 2x. So sin 2x is going to be the constant only because it is the partial differentiation, and the differentiation of y with respect to y is going to be 1. So this will come as sin 2x. And now differentiation of terms of n with respect to x. So minus 1 minus y square minus cos square x. So the differentiation of constant is 0, and the differentiation of again y square is going to be the constant only, so 0. So we have to just simply differentiate dou by dou x of minus cos square x. So differentiation of cos square x is 2 cos x, and differentiation of cos is minus sin, right, minus sin x. So minus minus plus 2 sin x cos x. So 2 sin x cos x is again sin 2x. So we can see sin 2x is equal to sin 2x. So dou m by dou y is equal to dou n by dou x. So we can say that this particular equation is in exact differential equation form. So we can now apply any of the two procedures. So we'll apply first one. So integration of m dx. So m is y sin 2x dx, and we have to keep the y terms as constant, plus integration of terms of n not having x. So terms of m n not having x is 1 plus y square, whereas cos square is having x. So minus 1 minus y square dy is equal to c. So y constant means y outside, and integration of sin 2x dx plus integration of minus 1 minus y square dy is equal to c. So integration of sin is minus cos 2x. So minus cos 2x and divide by 2, and plus integration of minus 1 with respect to y is minus y, and integration of y square. So integration of y square is, y square means 2 plus 1 divided by 2 plus 1, because integration of x power n is x power n plus 1 upon n plus 1, right? So integration of y square is y cube by 3, and minus is already present from before itself. So this is going to be our answer, that minus y cos 2x by 2 minus y cube by 3 is equal to c. So this will be our answer. So this was the procedure to get the solution of any differential equation which is in the exact form, and in the upcoming session we'll have the look of differential equation those are not in the exact form, and then we'll try to reduce them once in the exact form, and then we'll try to apply our same procedure, either one or two. So that's all for today. If you have any doubt, you are free to ask in the comment section. Thank you.